I don't know what's happening. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an exciting announcement. So one of my favorite things about the booktube community slash just the general bookish community is doing readathons and doing them with others. I love the reading rush. I have so much fun participating in that, and I love just doing readathons on my own. So I thought that it would be really fun to create a readathon that you can do with me and we can just have a blast. So this is the official announcement that I have created a readathon. It is not going to be all the bells and whistles that like the Reading Rush or some of the bigger ones have. It's going to be pretty low key, but I thought it would be fun to just start kind of getting community together to do fun stuff like readathons. So I'm just going to run through what the readathon will be like, and I'm going to put pictures up so that you can screenshot them and keep all of the information for later. I'm also going to link to my Instagram below, and that's going to have all this information as well. So if you just want to hop over there and get all the information, feel free to do that as well. The readathon is going to be a 2-day event. It's going to be Thursday, March 4th and Friday, March 5th. And basically there aren't any particular challenges in terms of your TBR. You can choose however many books you want. You can choose whichever kind of books you want. So in that way, it's very open. But the only stipulation is that the readathon is going to be only books that you want to reread. Thus the title, the Rereadathon. So you can pick any books that you want to reread, and that is going to be your TBR for those 2 days. Basically, the only rule for this readathon is just to reread books that you love and want to experience again. I chose that as kind of a general theme because I struggle to do rereads. I have reread my favorite book many, many times, but beyond that, I don't really reread very often, and I really want to get back into doing that. That was one of my big goals for reading in 2021. So I thought that would be a good, interesting theme to take you all on with me and do some rereads together. So beyond you just reading independently, there will be 2 Instagram live shows over at my Instagram, one for each day, so you can come join that one. They'll be at 1 o'clock EST. I'll probably talk about what I'm reading and my thoughts on what I'm reading, and we can just chat and have a good time and sit and read together. So that'll be really fun. There's also going to be a video challenge, which is just to vlog your experience and upload it to YouTube. If you don't want it to be public on YouTube, feel free to put it as unlisted and send me a link on my Instagram. That's fine too. But it would be fun to see everyone's vlog doing the Rereadathon. I'm going to be vlogging the whole time, and there'll be a video coming out after the Rereadathon about my own experience running it. Also on Instagram, there will be a few photo challenges to complete. I'll put that up right now. You can complete these challenges whichever days you want, or you can do them all at once, or however you want to do it, but you're going to use the hashtag Rereadathon Picks when you post them, and so that they're all together in the one spot so I can look at them. So those are the photo challenges, and I will also be doing them, so that'll be super fun. So now that you know all of the basic information for the Rereadathon, I just wanted to share with you some of the books that I'm thinking of rereading during the readathon. I don't know if I'm going to read all of these just because I'm going to be running it as well as doing like live shows and all of that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to all 3 books, but these are some options for me to reread. So the first is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, which I've talked about on this channel multiple times for sure. This also fits into the unreliable narrator trope, which you all know I love. So I do want to reread this. I read this, I believe, for the first time in fall of 2019. So it has been a little bit, and I would like to reread this, and also I'd like to go through and annotate it, because when I did read this, I read it on audio and I felt like I missed a lot of stuff. So I wanted to go back and reread this one. So I hope to be rereading this one during the readathon. Then there is Sourdough by Robin Sloan, which I might just reread on audiobook. That might be the one that I just audiobook to get it done. This is a book that I absolutely loved. It's kind of a magical realism kind of story about sourdough bread, and I am a baker, so that makes me super happy. But I'm hoping to get to reread this one because, again, I read it a long time ago and I listened to it on audio, so hopefully if I listen to it again, maybe I'll soak up more of it. And I just love the vibe of this one, and I just want that kind of cozy, happy vibe. So definitely would like to read that one. And then finally, I have Bird's Art Life by Kyle McClear. This is something that I read in the beginning of 2020. I think like in the first 2 months of 2020, I read this. And I also read this one on audio. I got the physical copy after I read it just because it is so beautiful. The end papers are absolutely gorgeous. And throughout there is a lot of art. And I didn't get to see any of the art when I listened to it on audio. So I really wanted to experience that. So I'd really like to sit and actually read this one. This is kind of a memoir of sorts. It follows a woman whose father is dying and she's really struggling, and she ends up taking up bird watching, which is kind of random. But more than that, it's about creativity and where you find your creativity and how to be creative and all of those things. And it really deeply affected me and how I think of myself as a creative individual. So I definitely would love to reread this one during the readathon. So that is my TBR of sorts for the readathon. I hope that you end up participating in the rereadathon. I'm super excited about it. Like I said, check out my Instagram for more information, and I'll see you next time.